I'm the best ever. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their club. There's no one that can match me.
Yo, bounce guy, go off.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Wilder's in a world of trouble, closing seconds. Can he weather the storm here in the third round?
And the ball to superlative.
Big right hook, lands flush for Cambosos, and that knocks down Teofimo Lopez. We have ourselves a fight.
Khabib Nurmagomedov gets a triangle choke from up top. Gaethje's out, and the fight is over. The triangle choke for Khabib Nurmagomedov.
And Porter gets knocked down. He gets knocked down again. 10th round TKO win. Left uppercut, and that knocks out Leo. It appears he's out cold. The fight is over. It was a counter left uppercut, and just like that, what a left uppercut. I did not see that coming, ladies and gentlemen. I will have to admit, what a fight.
Nice celebration for a 3K video. I don't know, man. To hit 3,000 subscribers and like
Right hook to the body for Campbell. Left hook to the body for Garcia. And that knocked down Campbell. It was a left hook to the body. Campbell on the ground. The count is on. Can he make his way up? It appears he can't get up. Campbell on the ground. Trying to stand up. And the fight is over. Ryan Garcia with a 7th round knockdown. What a performance. Guys, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. We're trying to do record number 7. Ryan Garcia tearing up and crying. What a performance for Ryan Garcia. Yo. What's cracking, chat? #1 commentary channel on YouTube. We just went live, and we're here to cover UFC 317. I know I'm late, but we've arrived. We finally made it, guys. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Getting ready to commentate the anticipated card of UFC 317. Topuria and Charles Oliveira headlining tonight, guys. And again, I know we're late, but we're excited to be here because it should be a fun one. It should be a fun one. Watcher of edits, first person in the building. What's cracking, bro? Let me throw this on Discord real quick so people know we're live as well too. I know we was running a little late, but figure everything out. We're having a good time. It's about to be lit. About to be lit, everyone. Let's see. Bang. Let me post this in here real quick. And we are all set to go. Beta Quest has become a member and come through early. Let's get it. What's up, Beta? How you doing, bro? I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Should have a fun night tonight of fights, man. It feels good to be back. Right now it's Talbot versus Lima if you're just getting here. So the first fight of the main event. And next fight, Beneil Dariush will be in the building as well too, fighting up next against Moicano, and I'm excited for that one. I mean, he's on a 2-fight skid, and there have been some crazy people that have said that he was the guy that was going to beat Islam Makhachev. So let's see if he can make a comeback. Holly Holmes got the win in boxing. Let's go. What's up, Borracho? What's up, my guy? Chicago in the building. Member for 42 months. Like, comment, and subscribe. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Shouts out to the day ones and the dedicated. John Carson, one of the day ones. I think he's been here since like 2017. What's up, Carson? What's up, Beta? Beta, what's cracking? I'm glad you're in the chat, man. It's a heavy chat, so it's great to have you. And the group chat as well too. Brother, what's the picks for tonight? I got you. Listen, is it more as a disclaimer? Am I betting more with my heart than with my mind? Partly. No, I'm not. I got Beneil beating Moicano. I got Van beating Royval, surprisingly. I got Pantoja beating Kai Kara France. Love to see Kai Kara win. I hate the whole tongue out thing that he does. Like, it's overplayed. You need a new emote. And then I got Topuria beating Oliveira. As much as I would love to have picked Oliveira to beat Topuria, I just don't see it happening. Even though it's been a little weird. I'm sure you guys seen the clips of the whole weight cut for Peyton Talbot on top of Lima as we speak. The whole weight cut issue with Topuria. Oh, switching over maybe to a leg here is Lima with 50 seconds. He has the body lock with his leg, the body triangle. It's an interesting position to be in for Talbot and Lima. Lima trying to be patient. Oh, he had a reverse triangle attempt that he could have tried to exploit there, but Lima failing to do so. There, he's like in reverse close guard. Steve Williams in the building. What's up, Steve? Steve the GOAT in the chat as well too. Let me make a quick poll because this is important. Who wins tonight? Give me who wins tonight? And let's put Charles Oliveira or Ilia Topuria. And Talbot putting the pressure on here in the third round. We're going to the scorecards. They touch gloves. I'm excited for this card, guys. Let me know your guys' picks. Carson, let me know who you got as well, too. I would love to see Oliveira pull it off, and he's a veteran. And even though he has a million losses in his record, that doesn't mean anything tonight, right? Because when he's on, he's on. So we'll see. We'll see how he does. Talbot looking confident. Feeling as though he won at the end there. Talbot landed some big shots, but so did Lima. 1-2 perfectly on the chin. They're showing replays of it. I'll make sure from this fight and on that we'll be commentating each and every moment, guys. So bear with me as we get through the beginning. I'll say this, though. There is no way Oliveira Topuria goes to a decision. Their finish rate and finish IQ is way too high for a decision. It's been tough because every time I feel strongly about something as strongly as you do, then that, like, of what's not gonna happen, then that happens, right? So I think Topuria finishes Oliveira, though, man. If it were the other way around, though, Carson, imagine if somehow Oliveira gets it done in that fashion by means of finish, like you're saying. Oh man, it'll be insane. I agree on all but Royval versus Van. I got Royval. That's not the worst disagreement right there. Beta with the $5. Valerie, what's up, Valerie? Greetings from SoCal. What's up? What's up? Has to be beautiful over there. Wendy, what's cracking? What's up, Wendy? My boy said he needs at least 10 of these. Let's get the hype train rolling since he's gonna need the money to pay Hito when he loses his bets. I think. Do we have any live bread on this card? I don't think we do. I gotta actually hit him up because I forget, even when he does owe me money, I just forget that he needs to pay me, and I think that's the only reason why he's up. Beta, thank you for the $5, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Beta, what's good, bro? I know you're in the chat, but we haven't caught up in a while. What's up? Like mano a mano, bro. Remember the whole lesser evil thing, and Republican versus Democrat. Don't want to get into it too much tonight. Besides on the stream, of course. But you always said it doesn't matter. Might be right. Might be right. That's all I'll say about that. I sound like Forrest Gump saying that. Hope Charles wins, but doubt it. Happy is Topuria. Happy if Topuria wins too. Yeah, I like both fighters. That's like for fans that fall in love with the stories of these fighters and what they have to go through, and who's more lovable than Charles Oliveira at this point? That's active right now, right? I mean, I can't think of anybody that's more lovable for the MMA fans than Oliveira. But then you have Topuria as well too. Like, he was chasing down Makhachev, it seemed like. He's not gonna get that fight, but he might go up to 170 if he becomes a champ at 155. Even though Dana doesn't appear to like fighters going for history, he cares more maybe about other things. But for fighters that want to go for history and be crowned triple champ instead of just only double champ, I think he deserves a shot. But how is it like? It's not difficult to love Topuria as well either. So, to not love him, right? So it's tough. But I'm gonna have to pick Topuria at the end of the day. I'm gonna go with Topuria, but I wouldn't be surprised if Oliveira wins. I've doubted him too many times, and he proves me wrong. Listen, I've had my bad moments in MMA, so trust me that if I sound confident now, it is not from a place of cockiness because your boy's been struggling with predictions. With all that being said, the OGs in the chat know that when it comes to Ilia Topuria, I have been a believer as far as like even before Bryce Mitchell when he was fighting Ryan Hall, and I seen him. What was that back in like 2020? I was like, this guy, he's the future. This guy's good. For those that remember, it was Topuria versus Mitchell. And I'm like, bro, this guy Topuria, I'm trying to tell you guys. And that was back in like 2021, 2022. So he's one of the guys that I'm like, yo, bro, this guy, beautiful boxing. He's like Petr Yan, but more dangerous as far as like Petr Yan, where he struggles is he's small for even 135, where Topuria, he's big for the division as far as 145. I always thought he was just dangerous. And I think he's proving that. He has proven that over and over again. To do what he did to Volkanovski, granted, he caught him at an interesting time, but to do what he did to Volkanovski, I would say is nothing short of impressive and phenomenal, right? With all that being said, future, right? Now, if anybody could stop the quote-unquote hype train, I think we're past that already, but if anybody could stop, this impeccable run of Topuria, it's someone as strange as Oliveira, who, at one point he was exclaimed to be a quitter, to be, never to be a champion, and then he actually wins the title. But there was a point where Oliveira looked unbeatable prior to losing to Saryukian, right? Prior to losing to Makhachev. Like, he had a scary run. So if anybody could be great on one night, great enough to beat Topuria, if they have to do it for one night and one night only, you kind of want that Oliveira underdog pick. So I don't know. I'm still picking Topuria, but if anybody could do it. What's up, Hito? How you doing, broski? Is Armin going to get the winner, or you think Dana is still mad at him? I think he's going to get it, because although Dana White didn't like that he hurt himself like the day before the fight or the day of the fight, I don't think Dana has that many options if Topuria wins, or even if Oliveira wins, that besides, unless you speed track Paddy to a title, who else in the lightweight division are you crazy excited to see? You'd rather see Saryukian over Gamrot. You rather see what's it called? Saryukian over almost anybody. Maybe even Moicano. I don't think Moicano wins tonight, even if he did win tonight and you give him a title shot. So it's one of those things where I think, although he might not be pleased to do so, I think he would go with Saryukian. I don't know where else he would go personally. Chris Faith in the building. What's up? I doubt that Armin Saryukian will get the winner. Who do you think will get the winner then, Chris? Like who else do you give a shot to at 155? Miller, I got Moicano 5. Make it happen. Let's make it happen. It's going to be the easiest 5 I've ever made. But Neil's chin might be compromised. I'm actually not that confident. In what I just said. Not that confident. It's just, he hasn't looked the best, to say the least. Granted, Moicano to me isn't the scariest fighter, right? I mean, he's not a knockout specialist. He had, he did TKO Benoit BSD, but that was more, the doctor stoppage, the eye injury. But against Jalen Turner, impressive. But I'm not going to say he's the greatest finisher, knockout power wise. Like maybe subs, but I don't think he's going to have an easy sub against Beneil Dariush. So with that being said, I don't know. I'm going to say Moicano. I'm going to say Beneil beats Moicano. So I'll take that. That's the easiest 5 I've ever made. And sadly, I think we got all the same picks besides that fight. I think we have all the same the same picks, Hollywood. So #1 commentary channel, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Helps the channel out immensely. Share the video if you want to as well too. Helps. It's gonna be a fun night. I think we had top viewers last stream, but we need more numbers than that for this one, because I don't want Marab to have the history on this channel that he gave me the most views. But I think we had 188 when it came to main event. When it came to the biggest fight on the card, we had 188, I think, climax. We can't allow Marab to have that award, that record. So make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Make sure. We don't want that. The last thing we want, Marab to have any accolades in this chat. F Moicano, that's what I'm trying to see. That's what I'm trying to see. Some Moicano hate. Here we go. Steve, what's up, bro? Carson, what's up? Beta. Like I'm Moicano 5. On this day and night marks the last day Islam Makhachev holding on lightweight championship, ending his reign at 980 days. If Ilia Topuria gets the title tonight, you think he'll have a longer reign, Chris? Shout out to the GOAT, Steve. Legend in the game. Ito wants his money. Won't get it. Honestly, I would say Armin Sarukian. However, Dana White will say no. Patty's low-key one fight away from a title shot. He just needs a win against someone like Gaethje. I think it was Topuria in the media day that he said, listen, if you want Patty to get a title shot, the easiest pathway is to fight Gaethje, because if he fights Sarukian, he won't beat him. That's what Topuria said, and I like the trash talk. So imagine Patty does get Gaethje. Imagine he does beat him. It would be interesting to see, right? It would be interesting to see. I wouldn't even mind that. So I say make it happen. Give him the Gaethje fight. If Patty beats Gaethje and then gets a shot before Sarukian because Dana loves Patty, I wouldn't be surprised at that either. I'm an O'Malley fan, but let's face it, the guy sort of got rushed to the title, right? I think that's fair to say. He got rushed to the title. So I wouldn't be surprised. I believe Moicano in the octagon as we speak, 20-6, 7-0 record when recording at least 1 minute. I think a ground control time is said. Moicano ducked Armin Sarukian 2 years ago. You think it was a duck though? Rob, stay giving #1. Stop it. That was Canelo the first time. Stop it. Ilia is champ and Patty is still a contender. Mouths can run, but this is a fight sport and fighting brings results. I agree. I mean, listen, we might have seen the best days of the UFC, Beta. That's a thought that's been in my head for a little bit too that we could discuss. Moicano ducked Armin 2 years ago from a fake injury. Tell me if I'm wrong, but Patty is harder fight for Ilia now absolutely. Rather than 2 years ago. Patty is getting better. We can't deny that. Although he was given a gift of a decision against Gordon, and he fought fighters like Levitt and Gordon, and then Chandler, who has T-Rex arms at 155. I do have to admit he looks a lot better in his striking and overall skill now. No one can neglect that. But again, not hating, but we also have to admit that we don't even have to admit it. It is of my opinion. You guys let me know if you agree that he was protected and shielded. They're giving him fights to protect him. They're not throwing him, in there with the wolves. They're not giving him Gamrot, right? They're not giving him Sarukian. They're wise in their approach. Is that safe to say? I think they're wise in their approach. Give me 1 second. Yo, I got like the craziest itch in my nose. Give me one. I'm trying to. Not letting me switch screens. We'll figure it out later. Rankings are down, and I'm trying to pull it up, but I'm gonna have to come back to it. I don't know why it's not working. Not exactly sure why. Not sure. But Beneil Dariush is in the octagon, so main event will be underway in a matter of seconds. The main event next fight, Beneil Dariush, Moicano for UFC 317. We are on the pay-per-view card for those just getting here. Patty needs to be either just Gaethje or Armin Saryukin, and I think they will protect him and give him Gaethje because he's at least a winnable fight. Still a tough fight for him. Imagine betting for O'Malley against Merab twice. Who would do such a thing? Did Armin really get injured, or did he pull out because he couldn't make weight? I do think he hurt his back. Probably rolling around with Nina in the whole promo. I don't know if we know for sure, but I believe that he did hurt his back. I do believe him. I agree. John's departure showed that UFC doesn't give a F about the best fights. Oh man, it's been that way for longer than I would like to admit, in my opinion. Y'all forgot O'Malley makes money from streaming on Twitch. I don't think the hunger and discipline is there to be a true champion. I thought it was, not just because he got off social media and he looked like he was taking this fight serious solely. I think the focus was there. I just think he didn't have enough time. I don't think almost 7 months was enough to have a real chance to make the adjustments to beat Merab. In hindsight, right? That's easy for me to say now, but I am fond of that opinion that a lot of fight fans have. They're wise in their approach with Patty, but couldn't wise their approach with Bo Nickel. They gave him a former 2-division world champion in ONE FC, and now all the hype is gone. That's one that hits close to home for me, man, because can I make an admission that nobody clips real quick? I was one of those guys. Let's listen. Honesty is the best policy. I was one of those guys that was like, you know what? Bo Nickel, Hamza, Bo Nickel has a chance. Let's just say I'm not exclaiming that as loudly as I was before. Mally was never that good. He got gifted a championship. He did, and fought a champ who said he didn't want to take the fight because he wasn't at 100% in Aljamain Sterling. F. John Jones, nobody should be talking about the greatest, disastrous, idiotic fighter of all time. The DOAT is no longer in the UFC. Here we go, guys. Round number 1. Let's get right to it. Beneil Dariush out of the Southpaw stance versus Renato Moicano. Dariush wearing blue, Moicano wearing yellow. Here we go. Round number 1 of a Schedule 3 lightweight bout. Left kick to the body, landing partially there for Beneil. Moicano applying pressure. Counter straight right, missing for Moicano. Moicano early wants to close the distance and apply pressure. Inside leg kick does land for Beneil Dariush. Kick to the body, this time missing. Moicano feigning the right hand. Left straight missing for Beneil. Head kick blocked by Beneil. Nice jab upstairs, lands for Moicano. Beneil takes it well. Pawing with the jab is Beneil. Measuring the distance. Moicano retreats. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left here in the first round of a Schedule 3. Inside leg kick does land again for Beneil Dariush. Body kick blocked by Moicano. All right, we're good. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Some OGs. Straight right hand landing for Moicano. So you guys hit the thumbs up. Vote on the poll so we know who you have between Oliveira and Topuria. Both fighters still standing in the pocket. Pawing with the jab is Beneil. Double jab thrown as Moicano retreats. Inside leg kick again for Beneil. And he breaks the clinch. A bit of redness already on the inside of the left leg of Moicano. Head kick missing for Beneil. Ooh, big short right hand lands for Moicano. Left hook lands for Beneil. Inside leg kick again for Beneil. Outside leg kick lands for Beneil as Moicano trips up but gets back up to his feet. Already investing heavily in those inside leg kicks is Beneil Dariush. Beneil needs a win badly. Trying to get one here. Getting to the body is Beneil. Outside leg kick again for Beneil as he trips up. Getting to the body is Beneil. Jab missing for Moicano. Moicano still, although getting caught with a bunch of leg kicks, applies pressure and presses forward, trying to close the gap. Big exchange, but a right hand lands for Moicano. Now they're both fighting out of the clinch. Moicano has Beneil against the cage. Benil has an underhook, but his back is against the cage. Can Moicano work from here? Still both fighting from the clinch. He lets go. Benil circling to his left. Moicano head kick missing. Moicano left jab extended. To the body, partially landing again there for Benil. Into a leg kick again for Benil. Or jab just missing for Moicano. Moicano just still trying to close the distance. Looking to explode here. Throws a right hand and partially lands. Then a jab for Moicano. Benil takes it well. Benil feigning to the body. That kick blocked by Moicano. Kick to the body, this time landing for Benil. Jab this time missing for Moicano. Has range, but having a tough time finding the range. Left straight missing this time for Benil as well. Left straight to the body, landing for Benil. Circling to his left is Moicano. They meet back in the center. Jab lands for Benil. Left hook again lands for Benil. Jab lands for Moicano. A kick blocked by Benil after an interesting exchange. Right hand drops Benil. But Benil now on a single leg. And Moicano trying to take the back here early. 30 seconds left. Big right hook to the head. Moicano applying pressure. Benil trying to get back up to his feet. Fighting the hands is Benil. But Benil dropped in the closing seconds of the first round. Benil covering up, right hook to the body, landing for Moicano. 10 seconds left. Benil trying to fight back. 7 seconds left. Can he survive the round? And round number 1 is over. Benil getting dropped in the... Although he might have perhaps, it was close. Although Benil might have been winning that round, he gets dropped, almost gets his back taken. And for that reason, I'm going to have to say Moicano wins that first round. Fluke Nukem was always a bum, and I effing called it. You did, bro. You did. You have always called him Fluke Nukem, and you have always called it, and it makes me sick to my stomach. You got to stop predicting stuff, bro. I think John was just afraid of losing to Tom. I agree, because if we're being honest, John looks a lot slower. Oh, man, even against Cyril Gahn, everybody was impressed. I wasn't that impressed. And he knows he doesn't move the same. I'm John Carson, total agreement with you, John. John, what you been up to, by the way, man? He ducked Francis. He doesn't deserve credit for that. He ducked Tom and froze the division. Bro, you look at his record as of recent or the last 4 years, there's nothing impressive about his record. Tell me I'm tripping. Round number 2 in a matter of seconds. John Jones was afraid of Tom Aspinall. I agree. This guy, Tom Aspinall, there's an old video clip of saying, I will make Jones retire without fighting him. And it's true. Left hook lands flush for Benil. Takedown attempt here for Moicano. Doesn't get it. Benil lands on top. Benil came out super aggressive here in the second round. And now he's trying to take the back of Moicano. Attacking the back here is Benil. Moicano. Moicano now trying to get a takedown here. And Benil still trying to attack the back. Has an underhook. Now going for a double leg here. And a beautiful duck under here by Benil. Still attacking the back. And he almost has the body lock. Moicano carrying his weight. Lets it go. Benil lets it go, but still trying to grapple here. And still going here for a single leg. Trying to duck under still. Moicano's back against the cage. Almost has the leg elevated. Moicano, beautiful job defending. And Benil again attacking the back here. Has the body lock. Chest on the back of Moicano. Trying to get some hooks in with plenty of time to work with. Here we go. Beneil being patient, has one hooking, trying to get the other. Moicano defending. But Beneil, although being dropped in the first, came out guns blazing in the second. Left knee to the body, just missing for Beneil. They break away almost now, fighting in the clinch. Beneil still selling out for takedowns. Feels he could beat him in the grappling exchanges and wrestling. Moicano back against the cage. Beneil with an underhook, trying to switch to the single leg, trying to elevate that leg. Gets the takedown. Beneil on top. Beneil on top in the half guard of Moicano. Can he work from here? Beneil has beautiful grappling. Cormier exclaiming that Moicano looks tired, and I would have to concur. Beneil trying to break the half guard of Moicano, trying to flatten him out. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the second round. Plenty of time to work with for Beneil. And after him being dropped in the first, he has come out in the second round very aggressive. And so far going well for him. Beneil still on top. I'll retire John Jones without even fighting him. That was a famous quote. And sure enough, that seems like exactly what he did. Here we go. Beneil still on top. Moicano not really efficient in any fashion to get back up to his feet. Having a tough time doing so. Trying to land some hammer fists and elbows is Beneil. But Moicano doing a good job wrapping up the arms. Keeping him close. Beneil trying to frame with his forearm and get some separation in the half guard of Moicano. Beneil still on top. Trying to knee slice maybe here on top. Looking for maybe a head and arm choke. Trying to get his head on the opposite side. Tough time doing so. Moicano just no answer for the ground control time. Referee exclaims he wants to see more action. 18 seconds left. Nice framing. Nice short right elbow. Then a right hook to the head for Beneil. Left straight to the head. Right hook to the head for Beneil. Left straight to the head as the second round comes to an end. Great round for Beneil. Again, if you're just getting here, after Beneil dropped in the first round, got dropped by Moicano. Great second round. Wins the round clearly. Accumulated a lot of time in the ground control. Ground control time. I would say probably close to 3 minutes. And now it's 1-1 going into the third. And Moicano looks tired. 1-1. I agree, Steve. I agree. 1-1 going into the third. Whoever wins this round wins the fight. I think it's pretty clear. I can't see the judges having it any other way, but then again, you never know. Lost his last two fights at light heavy, beat a bum. And yeah, bro, you look at the last 3-4 years, horrible, bro. And nobody talks about that. I need Moicano to lose. I hate that dude's whole shtick. I could understand, or I think I know why. Here we go, guys. It's good to have the gang back in the chat. Let's go, guys. Here we go. Round number 3. Getting to the body is Beneil. Nice left straight down the middle. Lands for Beneil. Takedown attempt again. And Beneil gets it. And trying to wrap towards the back of Moicano. And he gets it, guys. Moicano, beautiful job. Circling. And now he's trying to attack the back. Beneil. A breakaway. Here we go. Kick to the body lands for Beneil. That kick this time blocked. Kick again to the body by Beneil, but in an exchange, now Moicano trying to attack the back as they're both standing. As the body lock. Right in the hands is Beneil. Spinning back, nice jab lands for Moicano as they break away. Both near the center of the octagon. Beneil standing toe-to-toe. Under 4 minutes left here in the third round. Dariush, Moicano, left straight lands for Beneil. Knee to the body for Beneil. Elbow lands for Beneil. Out of the clinch. Breaks away. In the southpaw stance. Moicano in the orthodox stance. Both looking a little bit winded here. Inside leg kick lands for Beneil. Left jab just missing for Moicano as he switches to southpaw. Left straight missing for Beneil. Outside leg kick lands for Beneil. Toe to toe. Circling to his left is Dariush. Pawing with the jab is Moicano. Inside leg kick lands for Dariush. Outside leg kick again for Beneil. Takedown attempt for Moicano. Doesn't get it. Beneil back up to his feet. They break away. Left hook lands for Dariush. Left straight again for Dariush. Moicano stalking. Jab. Oh, nice strong jab lands from Moicano. Both fighters looking a little bit winded halfway through the third round. Jab again for Beneil. Beneil gets the takedown yet again. And Beneil with the hook and the seatbelt grip. Trying to attack the back. Moicano carries his weight. But Beneil climbing on the back of Moicano. Beneil trying to get both hooks in. Beneil trying to drag him back to the canvas. Trying to trap an arm as well too. Beneil still on the back of Moicano. Beneil lands on top. But they break away. Back up to their feet. 1:35 left. Left straight. 1-2 lands for Beneil. Moicano looks absolutely winded, and Beneil now going for a double leg yet again. Moicano this time defending quite well. Left knee to the body, blocked by Moicano. They break away. Back to the center. Outside leg kick lands for Beneil. Counter left hook again. Jab lands for Beneil. Short, small cut under the left eye of Dariush. Left hook, left kick to the body lands for Beneil. But now his back is against the cage. 55 seconds left here in the third round. Now Beneil has Moicano against the cage. Left straight missing for Beneil. Moicano's pressing the action still. 33 seconds left. Moicano has to do something spectacular here if he wants to win. 1-2 lands for Beneil. Right hook lands for Beneil. 22 seconds left. Big left lands for Moicano. 15 seconds left. Takedown attempt for Moicano. 10 seconds left. Looping left hook missing for Beneil. 3 seconds left. And round number 3 is over. 2-1 Beneil. 2-1 Beneil in my opinion. Beneil Dariush wins by decision. I agree. Dariush making that money. Yo, George, if you hear me out there, Hollywood Hito, just send the money now. I hope you can hear me. Send the money now. Just send it now. I don't see a notification yet, but send the money now. Then the money. Cash app, Venmo. I accept all forms of payment. Easy 5. His arms are beat from those kicks. Absolutely. His legs are beat from those kicks. his aura is beat by those kicks. He's gassed from carrying Benio for 2 rounds.
Payday. You want payday. I know that. Just payday.
Oh, thank you for the 5. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you with the sad face. Wait, this got to go somewhere. Ah, easiest 5 I've ever made. Give me 1 second, chat. That was a good fight, though. All jokes aside, good fight. It's just Benio. It was a beautiful fight to see Dariush adjust in a way that Moicano just couldn't keep up with. Imagine they give it to Moicano, and I'm talking all this. We go to the scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges. Okay, we're good. 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision. Benio Dariush gets the win. And no, Beta, I am not. Should I? It did wake him up, Steve, because in the beginning, it was looking dark for him. Actually, let me get the stand so I could do that, bro. I'm tripping. I'm tripping, brother. Let me get the stand. Ito is a legend. He gets every fight practically wrong, but he is a legend. Of course, it's Stu Bronx. Yeah, you're right. Let me get the stand real quick. That's an easy put it on, hit the go live button. 1 second. Here's Du Bronx. Are we gonna sweep this card, guys? We might sweep this card. Let's see how we do. So far, we're 2-0. So far, we're 2-0, guys. So far. Let's see how we do. But so far, we're 2-0, and we're climbing, so we're good. Dariush was on a 2-fight losing streak and not anymore. Now Moicano's on a 2-fight losing streak. Yo, Dariush needed that win bad. And he got it. Gotta give him credit. Great win for Dariush. Amanda Nunes and Kayla Harrison, both in the stands. You know what's brewing there. What was I gonna do real quick? Me on Canva real quick. But a good win for Dariush. What does he need to do to look, guys, let's quickly look at the rankings real quick. Right above my screen. You got Benio at number 9. You got Patty Benio. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna protect Patty. But who fights for the title if Topuria gets the title? What do you do there? Poirier, we don't want to see Poirier, Holloway, or Gaethje fight for the title anytime soon. At least I don't. So there's not that many options in that division, in my opinion. Zelme in the building. What's cracking, bro? My guy, always showing up and always showing love. What's up, bro? How you doing today, man? My guy Zelme, what's cracking, bro? Up next, if you're just getting here, Brandon Royval versus Joshua Van, then Kai Kara France versus Pantoja. Again, Kai Kara France has to stop doing the whole tongue thing. And then last but not least, what is that? What is that? Oh, this got you. Knew something was weird. Gotta push that back a little. Two-step verification. Give me one. I mean, I'm all about security, but geez, I'm just trying to log in. Brother is just trying to log in. Download, bang. Let me see what you guys are voting. Two donations as well, too. Thank you for that, guys. Appreciate that a ton. 61% for Oliveira? Really? I genuinely didn't see that coming. That is not the prediction I would have had. That is not the prediction I would have had. Let's go, Beta. You got this. Finally popped out in these YouTube streets. I got an interview for a weekend gig tomorrow. Wow. Let's go. I hope you get it, bro. First check, send it over to Hito so he could buy some more MAGA stuff. Don't allow the push notifications. Start watching. Here we go. Nah, but for real, I'll be keeping you in my prayers, and hopefully it goes well if it's for you. You know what I'm saying? Ask app not to track. Why does it take forever? Yes, allow. Live. Change. Full access. Like I'm signing my life away. UFC 317 live. Topuria versus Oliveira. Can I spell right now? Thank you for suggesting that. Wow. Thank you for suggesting that. My guy, Beta. We are back to the main card. Here we go. Here we go. Better audio, better visual. YouTube.com/MillerDC. Let's get it. They're in their feelings on those poll results. Bro, I'm 62% now, bro. Can you believe that? Can you believe people voting 62% for Oliveira to beat Topuria? Kind of madness, I'm not gonna lie. It was up changing the world. We blessed. I lost 9 pounds. Let's go. Feeling better, more mentally stable, making more money. Now we about to blow up. That's beautiful, bro. I'm genuinely super happy for you, Zelme. That's love. Where to watch? Right here. You close your eyes, it's like you're watching live. I promise. That's commentary channel on YouTube. There's a big spider freaking crawling. What the? Smack the heck out of it. Oh, that was a big spider. Holy crap. Chill. I'm terrified. DCO on all these vacations. I can't keep up. Nah. No more vacations, bro. That was it. We won't be going on vacation for a while. In the words of the great philosopher Vincent Staples from Long Beach, life hard, but I go harder. That's simply, although simple, a bar nonetheless. I bang with it. Aloha from Big Island, Hawaii. We back. Sub DC. What's up? I love that. We don't make videos every day. We're not live every day, but we cover the cards, and when we do, just a great group of guys show up. That's beautiful. Look at Merchant. Look at Alex. All OGs in the game. I have Topuria taking the dub as well too, Merchant. What's up, Merchant? Oh, you saw it on the screen, bro? I'm looking at it like come down. I'm like, what the hell? I was terrified. That was scary as heck. That was like a, I don't know. It didn't look like a friendly spider. If any spider looks friendly. Joshua Van versus Royval up next. Let me know your guys' picks, but we're back. Bro, that was scary as hell. Better audio, better visual, youtube.com/MillerDC. Royval is still dangerous. A lot of output, great striking, decent submissions. I think Joshua Van is going to beat him to the punch with the timing and get either a decision or a knockout. Check out the song Little Homies by Vince Staples, Goes Down When You're in the Gym. Have you been hitting the gym, bro? Because I know we've talked about that quite a bit. I just plucked them. Or not even plucked them. I swatted them away with a lens wipe. Because yeah, they keep other bugs away too, so I don't mind them at all. The 35, the big 35. Let's go. My guy, Steve Williams. You gotta play it. Thank you for the 35 bucks, Steve Williams. Let's go. I got Pantoja and wow, you got Oliveira. Somehow, some way, you can always bet. Me and Steve are gonna have at least. I dig the profile pic. I just noticed a new profile pic, by the way, Steve. Let's get it. We're always gonna have an important fight that we have different picks on, and I love that, Steve Williams. I think you did it right on the last card, if I remember correctly. And the reason why I say this because I think we had like opposite picks, and I did bad. I got Pantoja and Oliveira tonight. Pantoja in a war, win by decision. Oliveira by submission, rear naked choke in round 2. I love the descriptiveness. Let's go. You may disagree, like, right? We usually do, but it's all love, my brother. Best commentary on these YouTube streets. Keep doing work. I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna keep doing these big live streams and cover these fights and just make history. Steve the GOAT with the new drip, bro. I just noticed it too. I'm like, yo, the profile pic looks fire. Royval is great. I just was mad at Royval at his last outing. It felt weird, so I'm going underdog this time. Let's get it. I was working out for a while. I lost a lot of weight. I gained 9 pounds on my vacay, but I went from 225 to 190. Let's go. 6, thank you for following. Better audio, better visual on youtube.com/MillerDC. Steve's a GOAT, legend. They don't call him the GOAT for no reason. Let's get it. Up next, guys. It's a good one. This, as far as the type of fighters that they are, could very well be a fight of the night type of fight. Could very well be. I think that's fair to say. Let me see. I think that's fair to say. Better audio, better visual, youtube.com/MillerDC. Up next, Royval, Joshua Van. Van in the octagon as we speak. Bro, I think he's gonna outstrike him. Yo, Miller, what's up, Plugs? Plugs, don't tell me you're one of the 58% that voted Oliveira. You strike me as that kind of guy. You strike me as that kind of guy. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? For some reason, you strike me as that kind of guy. Tell me I'm lying. Joshua Van, 14-2, second fighter in UFC history with 100+ significant strikes in 5 of first 8 UFC fights. I guess another fighter is Joanna Jędrzejczyk as well too. Will become first fighter in UFC history to accomplish defeat in 6 of first 9 fights. He might be chasing history tonight. I want Charles to win, but I think Topuria takes it. I think a lot of people are in that boat. Heart says Oliveira, mind says Topuria. I think that's probably one of the easiest ways to sum how most people got this fight playing out. I think that's fair to say. For everyone here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Let's get it. Thank you for the donation, Steve. Thank you for the donation, Hito. Always losing bets. Thank you for the donation, Beta. Appreciate you guys a ton. Up next, Royval versus Van. Royval singing his way into the octagon as we speak. How do you guys see this fight playing out in your opinion? Big win for Royval or big win? The flyweight needs a little bit of a turn up, right? I mean, Royval unfortunately was supposed to fight Manel Cape like what, twice, 3 times? Doesn't happen. On a 2-fight winning streak. Can he make it number 3? Although Joshua Van on a 4-fight winning streak, the last one coming by TKO against Bruno Silva. Both looking to make some noise in the flyweight division. Pantoja is a champ. Royval is number 1 ranked contender, so it'll be a big win for Van. Huge win. Fighting from the 12th spot in the division. Moreno, number 2. Albazi, number 3. And Kai Kara France, number 4, who's fighting for the title tonight. Royval looks locked in. So does Van. Topuria already powerful in featherweight. How much power will transfer? That's a $1 million question as well, too, because although he might be confident saying that his power carries, just don't know. He has fought. People forget he has fought at 155 before and did quite well. So we'll see. Oliveira does get dropped a lot. Even Max Obsidian Chin got chipped, bro. And Volkanovski, too. Tail of the tape, Royval, 32 years old. Flip the numbers. Van, 23 years old. 4-inch height advantage, Royval. Reach, 3-inch advantage for Royval. Let's see how it plays out. Royval looking locked in. I think this is going to be fireworks. I think it's going to be fireworks. And then after this fight, we will get the co-main event after that. Let me know where you guys are from. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the building. Kids are already asleep. They haven't been feeling good. But nonetheless, we are here. Brody, thank you, Brody. Appreciate you. Better audio, better visual on youtube.com/MillerDC. Make sure you head over there. And now, Bruce Buffer. Who's better, Bruce Buffer or Michael Buffer? Nah, I don't think you could take anything away from Michael Buffer. That's just a legend. How much time until the fight? Royval versus Van up next. It's the bodywork that will give Topuria the advantage. Oliveira relies on his opponents to let him fall and using his jits. Topuria has great jiu-jitsu and the bodywork will chip away at him. Where I'm going to be most scared as far as my pick is going to be that the first 3 minutes standing toe-to-toe with Oliveira. Because he's a scary fighter, bro. He's big for the division. And if he lands big, it could get interesting. John Jones has been getting roasted in the chat. He's been getting cooked. By the way, chat, what did you guys think of when Bro, everybody's been roasting him, right? Here we go. Round number 1. Yeah, I think unanimously nobody's rocking with John Jones right now across the MMA world. Here we go. Royval, Joshua Van. Kick to the body. Partially landed here for Royval. Inside leg kick already landing for Royval as well, too. Early on, Royval applying a lot of pressure. Jab missing for Royval. A lot of movement already for Royval. Pawing with that jab. Inside leg kick landing for Royval. Jab just missing. Outside leg kick landing for Royval. Royval very active here in the first round. Outside leg kick again for Royval. Outside leg kick again for Royval. And trying to close the distance here. But so far, Royval just pawing with the jab, outside leg kicks, and using lateral movement. Under 4 minutes left here in the first round. Nice. Short hook lands for Van. That's what he was looking for. Big right hand down the middle lands for Van. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left. Nice kick to the body, landing for Royval. Straight right hand for Van. And he's starting to find the mark. It's that leg kick landing for Van. Number 12th ranked fighter fighting number 1. Looking to make a mark. Big fight for the 23-year-old. Van fading to the body. Inside leg kick. Doesn't land. Great right hand, partially landing for Van. Nice 1-2 landing there for Royval. Right hook to the body. Landing for Van. Inside leg kick landing for Van. Jab just missing for Royval. Nice short right hook landing for Royval. Here we go. Point with the jab is Royval. Better audio, better visual. YouTube.com/MillerDC. Your right hand to the body for Van. Big right down the middle landing for Van. Then a left hook for Van. Jab landing for Royval. Counter jab landing for Van. Nice jab again for Royval. Big right hook again for Van. Gets caught with the left hook by Royval. Left straight for Royval. This has fight of the night implications if it keeps this pace. Van stalking. Right straight landing for Van. Right hook for Van. Jab landing for Royval. Royval pawing with the jab. I gotta call him Royval. It just sounds cooler to me. Pawing with the jab is Royval. Pressing forward. Kick to the body. Counter. Left hook. Knocks down Royval. Counter left hook again for Van. Right hook again for Van. Van landing some big shots. Royval taking them well. Getting to the body is Van. Outside leg kick does land for Royval. Big right hook again for Joshua Van. Big right hook again for Van. Again, another counter right hook for Van. Inside leg kick landing for Van. Another right hook, ladies and gentlemen. Nice short uppercut landing for Royval. 35 seconds left. Kick to the body, blocked by Van. Center of the octagon, 30 seconds. Left straight, partially landing, then a jab landing for Royval. Counter jab landing for Van. Nice short left and right hook combination landing to the body for Van. Oh, he's looking great thus far. 10 seconds left. Counter left hook for Van. That kick landing for Royval. Round number 1 is over. Blood leaking a little bit out of the nose of Royval. He got pieced up a little bit. He landed some shots himself, but the more significant strikes of greater significance from Joshua Van. Let me catch up. I expected him to retire. I'm glad he called it quits instead of continuing to hold it hostage. It was just weird. Why hold it hostage for that long to just retire, Bordacho, in my opinion? Van looks incredible out there. Royval, it might not sound pretty coming from me as far as a fan because this is not what you exactly want to see. But in my opinion, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Better audio, better visual on youtube.com/MillerDC. I would say Royval needs a point fight. Pick his shots and get the hell out of there because when it comes to the power advantage, Van is catching him clean. Here we go, guys. Round number 2. Counter left, landing for Van already. Jab landing for Royval. Until leg kick lands for Royval. Pouring with the jab again. Just missing. Big jab upstairs landing for Van. Left hooks and right hooks to the body for Van. That kick missing for Royval. Nice strong 1-2 landing for Royval here. Big right hook landing flush for Van. But Royval, although getting hit with some big shots, hasn't backtracked. Right hook again for Van. He's landing some big shots. Oh, beautiful left kick to the body landing for Royval. Counter right hook again for Van, and a left hook again for Van as he gets caught with a jab. Big left straight landing for Royval. Kick to the body landing for Royval. I could be premeditatively saying this, but oh, beautiful jab landing for Royval. Counter right hook landing for Van. Then a left straight for Royval. What I was going to say is that Van, not saying he looks winded, but breathing out his mouth, it seems significantly more than earlier. Royval circling to his right. Hit to the body again for Royval. Left straight landing for Royval. Big left hook landing for Royval. Counter right hook landing for Van. Royval keeps pressing the action. Jab landing for. Nice big right hook landing for Van. Both fighters landing big here. Double jab. Big left hook again landing for Van. A double jab landed earlier there for Royval. Right hook landing for Van. Little swelling under the right eye of Royval. Big jab again for Van. Big jab landing for Royval. Counter right hook again for Van. But Royval is starting to land more here in the second round. Left straight to the body landing for Royval. Jab upstairs landing for Royval. Inside leg kick landing beautifully there for Van. Big overhand right landing. Oh, big right again for Van. Left straight down the middle landing for Royval. Jab landing for Royval. Body lock right knee to the body out of the clinch landing for Van. Big right straight down the middle landing for Van, but gets caught with a double jab from Royval in response. Minute 45 left. Jab again for Royval. Sticking him with that jab. Big left counter land. Then another left landing for Royval. Royval starting to land more here in the second round. Way better round for him in my opinion. Jab landing for Royval. Another jab for Royval. Then a 1-2 for Royval. Gets caught with a big right hook upstairs by Van. Jab again for Royval. Inside leg kick does land from Van. Counter right hook this time missing and gets caught with a jab by Royval. Royval looking better here in the second round. Left hook to the body landing flush there for Van. Big jab and right. Landing for Royval. Inside leg kick does land for Van. Another 1-2 for Royval. Big left hook landing in response by Van. Oh my God. Right hook landing for Van. Double jab landing for Royval. 30 seconds left. The crowd cheering. We have ourselves a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Jab landing for Royval. Big right hook and left hook countered by Van. Blood leaking out of the nose of Van. Big left hook again for Van. Man, this is a tough round to score. Big jab landing here for Royval. Left straight to the body landing for Royval. And round number 2 is over. Swelling on the face of Van as well, too. I say it's 1-1 going into the third. You think so, Beta? I don't know. I felt like Royval landed some big shots there. I give that second round to Royval. I told you Royval doesn't look his greatest for some reason. Fast and crafty, but there's something off about his approach that seems... You know what I think it is? Just, it reminded me of the Gaethje and Poirier fight where... No, not Gaethje and Poirier. Poirier and Holloway. Although Holloway landed a good amount of times. Every time Poirier landed, it just seemed bigger. Looked like it hurt more. That's the same thing with Van and Royval. Although Royval started to, you know, switch the momentum and gain it, in my opinion there. Good round there for Royval, in my opinion. Round 2, 80 strikes landed for Royval, 57 for Van. Good round. We're going to round number 3. I think he will be tough to beat. Oh, he looks incredible. Royval has a great chin, man. Great chin. Jordan Love, thank you for following. Better audio, better visual, youtube.com/MillerDC. Here we go, round number 3. This is a hell of a fight. Fight of the night implications if we get a good third round. Here we go. Last and final round. DraftKings odds of -154 for Van, a +124 for Royval. Right hand lands for Van. Jab lands for Royval. Left hook lands for Van. 1-2. The 2 lands for Royval. Brandon sticking with the jab. Counter jab lands for Van. One, 2, beautifully landed for Van. Counter left straight down the middle lands for Royval. Kick to the body. Landing beautifully for Royval. Right hand down the middle landing for Van. Counter right hook over the top for Van. Getting to the body is Van. Double jab. The second one landing for Royval. Jab, then a straight. Partially landing there for Van. Jab landing upstairs for Royval. Gets caught with a big jab from Van. Left hook lands flush upstairs for Van, but a left hook in response by Royval. Big right down the middle for Van. Blood leaking out of the mouth and nose of Royval and swelling on the right side of Van's face. What a hell of a fight thus far. This is going to be tough to top. Kick to the body again for Van. Van stalking. Royval retreating. Counter jab landing for Van. Big 1-2 landing flush for Van. Oh, big right knee landing for Royval. These guys are landing bombs. Big jab landing for Royval. Left straight down the middle for Brandon. Jab landing upstairs for Van. They break away. Left straight down the middle landing for Royval. Left straight landing for Royval. Jab again upstairs for Royval. And a right hook landing for Van flush. Royval retreating. T to the knee for Van, but a big 1-2 upstairs landing for Royval. Counter left hook landing for Van. A lot of swelling on the face of Royval. Jab landing for Royval. Royval kind of breathing out of his mouth a bit more now as well too. Under 2 minutes. Van now stalking. Kick to the body landing for Van. Then a jab for Van. Left hook, right hook for Van. Jab for Royval. What a fight. Big left hook for Van again. Left hook again for Van. Ooh, beautiful 1-2 landing for Royval. Right hook landing for Van. Inside leg kick landing for Royval. Outside leg kick for Royval again. Make sure I catch up with chat right after this round. 1 minute and 10 seconds left here in the third round. This round, in my opinion, will decide it. Beautiful left hook upstairs, landing for Royval. To the knee again for Van. Big right hook over the top, landing for Van. Jab landing for Van. Counter right hook, then a right knee for Van. Teep to the knee again for Van. A side kick to the knee, I think, is bothering Royval. Again with that teep to the knee. Left hook, right hook over the top. And I think his knee might be a little bit compromised here. Left hook again for Van. Crowd on their feet. Left straight to the body for Royval. Beautiful left straight for Royval. Jab, then another jab for Van. Left straight down the middle for Royval. Big right hook knocks down Royval. Royval's hurt. Van on top. That's going to steal him the round. Hammer fist from Van. Big right hook for Van. That wins him the fight. That wins him the fight, in my opinion. Royval looks mad. Oh, he's hurt. He's wobbly back up to his feet. That should give him 2-1. That should give him a 2-1 scorecard. He was hurt. He's wobbly still. Royval's wobbly still. 10 more seconds. I think Van finishes him. That wins him the fight. Damn, Royval was looking good in that third round until the knockdown. Wow. That's fight of the night, right? That's going to be tough to beat. So Royval's 2-0 Van. Van is looking good. I think he will be tough to beat. I agree. Fight of the night so far, absolutely. Van 3-0. I'm not giving Royval a round for catching one good combo and non-landing jabs. Fight of the night for sure. Holy, what a fight. What a fight. Better audio, better visual. YouTube.com/MillerDC. What a fight. What did he knock him down with? Hopefully they show it. Let's see. Let's see. Right hook. Right hook that landed on the chin. Royval was hurt bad. Yeah, that wins him the fight. That wins him the fight. That has to win him the fight. That has to win him the fight. That has to. Up next, a co-main event. The voting on YouTube. 58% Charles Oliveira. Kali, what's up, bro? Welcome, 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 my guy. How you doing today, bro? He looked high volume, but no good. Van's shot choice was fantastic. Beautiful performance. Good decision win by Van. Both fighters leaving it all out in the cage. Is this fight of the night consideration? Absolutely, Steve. Plenty of action in this one. That's going to be tough to beat. Unless either Oliveira or Topuria have like a incredible TKO finish. This is fight of the night. We're going to the scorecards. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the decision. They score the contest 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27. That's beta scorecard. You win it by unanimous decision. Joshua Van. We're 3-0 on the main card. We're about to sweep it. We're about to sweep it. We're about to sweep it. I appreciate that, Kali. Appreciate it. How you doing, bro? What you got going on tonight? How's the baby, bro? First of all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, says Joshua Van. To answer your question, I've been training for 5 years. Man, Van is a dog. A dog, bro. Fight of the night. Gonna be tough to beat. We're about to sweep this card. He broke his toe 3 weeks ago. My right big toe. He said it's effed up. What a fight from Van. Whenever, bro, you know you don't need an invite. You just hit me up. Come through. Just chilling. I feel, bro, great night to just chill, bro. Especially the weekend before the work week sneaks up on you, bro. I was in for a war. I wanted to get the finish. You almost got in the third round. Like Diaz says, we never lost a fight. We just ran out of time. It seemed that, bro, Van landed some bombs. Credit to Royval. That dude's chin, bro. That dude's chin, bro, rock solid. Guys, we're almost at 20 thumbs up on the video. If you haven't already, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Helps the channel out immensely. I can't believe you guys voted 58% for Oliveira. That's insane, bro. That's insane. I guess we got some big Oliveira fans in the chat. The Topuria win, not yet. Co-main event up next. I got Pantoja. Pantoja wins will be 4-0. We might sweep this card. Van with a beautiful performance. Up next, if you're just getting here. Joe Rogan says, you earned it. It was an honor to call your fight. What a win for Joshua Van. What a win. What a win. Justin Gaethje in the stands. Damn, his son looks just like him. Taylor Lewan. Matt Hughes in the stands. Living legend. Robbie Lawler. A warrior in the stands as well, too. Got some stars. Michael Chandler. That's Beta's favorite fighter, for the record. And Brandon Moreno in the stands. Aljamain Sterling in the stands. The fighting nerds in the stands as well. Carlos Oldberg in the stands as well. Israel Adesanya in the building. Speaking of work, I'm starting my internship as an assistant chef. Nice. When I finish, I'm going to Dubai and work there. I'm finally going to see a UFC someday. Pray for me, boys. That's incredible. Merchant, congrats to you, bro. Internship as an assistant chef. What's your favorite dish or food in general to make, bro? Let us know. We got a chef in the building. Let's go, Merchant. Congrats in your early endeavors, bro. Did you go to culinary school or anything like that? Or are you in that currently? Congrats, bro. But with the freezing stream here, guys. Let's rock. We're 3 thumbs up away from 20. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. Great win for Van. He calls out the winner of the next fight for the belt. We'll see how it goes. Crazy, bro. I had a Royval winning. A lot of people did. Van. A very good win. Up next, the co-main event. Up next, the co-main event. Let's get it. I got Pantoja. 5-round fight. I'm going to go sub in the... Damn, I want to say second, but let's go sub in the third. Let's go sub in the third for Pantoja. Since we're hot, we might as well give some bold predictions. I never tried a steak before. I want to taste it. LOL, says Merchant. We win this fight of the year? Psh. Yeah? I mean, damn. I can't think of a better fight this year. Hold on. Let me quickly look. Let me quickly look at some of the cards. You don't have Khalil Roundtree and Jamal Hill as fight of the year? Joking, by the way. Or Usman Buckley? Marab and Sean O'Malley definitely wasn't it. Let's see. I'm just looking through some pay-per-views and some fight nights. But Loud, yeah. Sanhagen Figueiredo. You might be right, bro. You might be right. You might be right, bro. That was an incredible fight. Topuria and Oliveira not going to top that? Van looked great his last outing, and Royval didn't look as good. Glad I went with my gut. We're about to sweep this card. Did you have a Talbot as well winning tonight? Better audio, better visual. YouTube.com/MillerDC. What a win. What a win. Can we cut Hill now? Roundtree exposed that bum. No, my favorite part about that fight was how surprised he looked, that being Jamal Hill, of the scorecards. Did you notice that? What was that all about? Borracho, I feel you, bro. Quick prediction. Who you got? You got Oliveira or Topuria? Borracho, appreciate you, bro. I know you be working on Saturday, so I feel you. Aspinall KO JJ by Aura is fight of the year. The disrespect, but the truthfulness in that, which is the sad part. Bro, Tom Aspinall, again, the clip, he says, I'll retire him without fighting him. Crazy. I know Chris earlier hinted at what he said at the quote. And it seems that way, bro. It's crazy. Better audio, better visual, youtube.com/MillerDC, #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Hill sucks. Again, I'm not going to snitch on who it was, but someone out there had Hill beating Alex Pereira. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Whoever said that is an idiot. The CTE is strong in Hill, bro. Only answer for him doing that. Is that what it is? Did freaking Pereira give him CTE? That what it was, bro? Because then Jamal Hill, what a skid, right? From looking nothing short of incredible against Glover Teixeira, and he went and hit to his backyard. And at that time, he was like at a 4-fight win streak. To look that good early, I mean, he had a pretty bad loss against Craig, but after that, he was cooking. To then lose by knockout to Alex Pereira, Iri Prohaska, and now decision by Khalil. And not only by decision, he looked incredible, that being Khalil Roundtree. It's just what a fall from grace. Who has had a big, like, all right, what's worse? The way the way Bo Nickel lost to the Ritter and the hype behind him, and now how that's gone. What's worse, the Bo Nickel fall or the Jamal Hill fall? What's worse? Merchant said, LOL, who? Miller picked Hill? You sure? There's no proof of that. There's no proof of that. I bet it was Trey. It was me. He lost to a Khalil with no meniscus. He got, bro. The word, I don't know what's worse, the loss or him being surprised as it, like, what happened? Leon lost to Bilal. That's worse. No, because Bilal, hate him or love him, he was on a streak. So no, Hill losing to Pereira is way worse than Leon losing to Bilal, in my opinion. Topuria? Let's get it. I got Topuria too. Bro, but I don't know, man. Remember this moment. I got a funny feeling. I'm not switching my pick, but I got a funny feeling Oliveira might just shock the world. It's crazy, right? A former champ might shock the world, but yes. Got a funny feeling. Miller can never pick fights. What was it? Was it 2022 or 2023 when I had like the hottest year, bro? The fire had to be, you know, put out a little bit. 2 more thumbs up for 20 likes. Make it happen, YouTube. The fire had to be put out a little bit, bro. That's all it was. That's all it was. Because I think I had the craziest 2023, bro, of all time. We was hot. Coming up next, the co-main event, Pantoja, Kai Kara France. I don't see Kai Kara France winning this in any way. If he does, I'll be big surprised. And it sucks because Kai Kara France may be more entertaining than Pantoja. So it's tough. Kai Kara looks locked in. Definitely wasn't it definitely wasn't 2024. That wasn't the best year for me predictions wise. I'll give you. I gotta admit that. So it might have been 2023, 2022. That was a hot. I'll tell you right now. Whenever Leon won, Leon beats Kamaru by knockout date. What was that? 2022. I think it was 2022. That was a great year for us. Salt Lake City, UFC 278. Kai Kara France, one of 7 active Kiwi UFC fighters from Auckland, New Zealand. Hill's fall was worse because only casuals believed Fluke Nukem was going to dominate. Dude striking was trash from the jump. Yikes. Yikes. The truth hurts sometimes. I want to gamble freaky. I got 5 on France. Want to keep losing money? Be my guest. Be my guest. This is strictly to make the fight exciting. Don't worry. I will conveniently forget that message. Can't use it against me. I'll conveniently use... Nah, I won't. I'll be fair. You admit it, you're doing it just for gambling's sake, so I respect it. Highest, which I've done with the Phillies. But anyways, highest significant strike defense among active UFC flyweight, 65.4%. Somebody needs to tell Kai to stop doing that weird... He's about to do it. There's no doubt in my mind he's about to do that. He has to do it before the fight start. Let's see. I'll show it on the screen if he does. He has to stop, bro. He looks like he's about to do it. Let's see. Is he? I'll put it on the screen if he does. I think when Bruce Buffer announces his name, he's gonna do it. That's like a minus 600, bro. No question. That's a minus 600, bro. Better audio, better visual, youtube.com/MillerDC. Best commentary channel in these YouTube streets. Ooh, Pantoja coming out to many men? Not yet, Josh. Next fight. It's culture, bro. I get it, but there, it could be culture to be from the West Side and throw up a W, right? But you start doing that every day. It's like, all right, relax, bro. You need another emote. You need something different. In my opinion, I don't know. For whatever it's worth. That's his tribal, right? That's like telling you Christians to stop thanking. No, stop it. I'm going to thank Jesus after the fight that I won. I'm not going to do that 10 million times. It might be me nitpicking, but I mean, come on, bro. What's up, Reflecting Trees? It does look intimidating when it's big Samoans, but not when it's...
Shout out to season, man.
It is tribal, though. We got to... Miller, I talked to Julia. Bro, how's she doing? Can't remember the last time. Jeez. How's she been? And what was from Twitch? Sniper. Have you ever talked to Sniper at? We listened to a documentary narrated by Izzy. I just saw a promo narrated by him. Really? Was it good? I get it, bro. I get it, but come on, bro. No doubt. Minus 900. Minus 900. He does it. He does it as Bruce Buffer announces him. If I'm wrong, then I'm down bad, but no doubt in my mind. We have 19 thumbs up. One more for 20. Let's make it happen on YouTube. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's his culture. I wonder how Coldflame is as well, too, Zelmer. Wow, that's awesome, bro. That's right. She is a mom. That daughter has to be like 4 or 5 years old, I'm assuming. Pantoja coming out to many men. Listen, nobody comes out to many men and loses, bro. It's impossible. Oh, that's love, Zelme. That's love. No, I've seen it. It's like big Samoans. They do like this whole like dance. where they're stomping and all this stuff. I get it. I get it. But all right. Enough is enough, in my opinion. Maybe I'm nitpicking, and this won't age well at all, but I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. Tail of the tape, Pantoja, 35 years old. Kai Car France, 32. 5'5" is Pantoja. 5'4", Kai Car France. The reach advantage goes to Kai. 1.5 inch reach advantage. And Bruce Buffer, I'm going to have to show you guys the screen because I want to see if my minus 900 hits. I thought he wasn't going to promote it, Valerie, and then he is still going to promote it. Like, I thought for some reason that fell through. But, I mean, there has been a lot of criticism that Dana's focus is gone when it comes to the UFC. I could see why people feel that way. And part of it was Power Slap, now with the whole promoting Canelo Crawford. It's like, it's a lot going on. Him shilling in a sense for John Jones. It's just needs to stop. Dana's been a madman. He needs to chill out. That's probably what it is, Merchant. That's probably what it is. It probably is a little bit of that, Merchant. I can't lie. I can't front. I will tell you one thing. Has a great game face. When it comes to that, when it comes to like him looking locked in, 25-11. One no contest, 5'4". Found somebody I'm taller than.
Just payday.
I was like, what the heck? Yeah, Valerie. Dana's been up to a lot. Oh, wait. Does he do it? Does he do it?
Just payday. You want pay?
Oh. He did it. I told you. It just... I told you he would do it. I told you he would do it. It's just a bit. I don't... Again, I sound like a hater.
I know that.
Did Oliveira already fight? Up next. Better audio, better visual. YouTube.com/MillerDC. Every time I switch screens, all the old notifications come out. Why that happens, I don't know. And I apologize. I apologize in advance. Damn, I heard the Canelo notification like 7 times right there. All right, I need Pantoja to get this dub so I could keep oh, they're locked in. They're locked in. See that? They're locked in. If he somehow gets his upset, that being Kai Car France, that would be impressive. Here we go. I told you it was a minus 900. He would do it. Scary says, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Here we go. Best commentary channel on YouTube. Let's hit the thumbs up. Thank you for getting me the 20 thumbs up. Round number 1. Here we go. Kai Car France, Pantoja. Toe to toe. Kick to the body. Pantoja. Right hand over the top. Lands for Pantoja. Right hand over the top. Again lands for Pantoja. Going for a takedown. Already. Has the body lock. And chasing the back is Pantoja. And Pantoja already on the back with a body triangle. Kai Car France has to be careful here. And Pantoja on the back of Kai Car already with a body triangle. Pantoja fighting the hands. Pantoja trying to kick off the cage. I mean, Kai Car gain some leverage. But Pantoja, body triangle on the back of Kai Car France. Here we go. With plenty of time to work with for the UFC Flyweight Championship. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Supposed to be a 5-round fight, but Pantoja already on the back. And we know Kai Kara is not his strong suit. Or Kai Kara's strong suit is not grappling, but nonetheless. Kai trying to fight the hands. Still fighting the hands is Kai Kara. Pantoja content with being here. Kai Kara, no answer thus yet. First round, 2 minutes and 55 seconds left. Pantoja on the back if you're just getting here, the champion. Against number 4 ranked fighter, Kai Kara France. Pantoja, being patient. And Kai Kara France. Full mount with a head and arm triangle attempt here. If Pantoja gets on that left side, it might be curtains. Pantoja, Kai Kara France, good job fighting the hands, but now trying to defend his back. And Kai Kara France flattened out, but at least he doesn't have his back taken. But still, 2 minutes left in the first round against one of the best grapplers in the UFC, in Pantoja. Richard Lopez in the building. What's cracking, bro? Kai Kara, not necessarily in too much danger as of now. Pantoja still going, yes, sir. Pantoja on top. Pantoja in the half guard of Kai Kara France. And although he got his back taken early, that being Kai Kara France, he hasn't taken that much punishment. And now there's only 1 minute and 10 seconds left. $60 seconds left now. So when Pantoja took his back early in the first round here, I thought, oh man, this is about to be very bad for Kai Kara France. But thus far, not too much going on, luckily for Kai Kara France. Besides Pantoja getting a lot of ground control time. I think he's going to have like 4 minutes if he keeps this up. Just got back home. Who's winning? Right now, 1-0 Pantoja easily. The previous fight, Van won fight of the night, maybe fight of the year. 27 seconds left. Kara on the bottom. Nice short shoulder strike from Pantoja. 13 seconds left. Pantoja still on the back. Oh, and now going for the choke. 1 second left. Round number 1 is over. Bad round there for Kara France, but didn't take too much damage. 1-0 Pantoja. Yo, facts, Steve. Facts. What I truly wonder is how much that gassed out Kai Kara France. It didn't look like it did too much to him, but I guess we'll see. Because being on the bottom, trying to fight out of it is not easy, but he didn't do too much. As far as expending energy, in my opinion. Didn't look like it, at least. 1-0 Pantoja will be going to the second in a matter of seconds. Kai Kara does have a striker's chance. Brandon Moreno in the stands. Joshua Van standing up front. Van pointing at himself. Wants whoever wins next. Kai Kara France can't be taken down again. Here we go. Round number 2. Counter straight right hand, partially landing there for Pantoja. Kai does have heavy hands. Needs to land something big, in my opinion. Was trying to point fight Pantoja, just not going to work out well for him. Hit to the body, landing for Pantoja. 1-2 thrown by France, not landing. Retreating now is Kai. Both center of the octagon. Both in the orthodox stance. That kick thrown by Pantoja. Missing the mark. That leg kick. Not much behind it. Landing for Kai. Pantoja. Both slowing down quite a bit. It will be beautiful to see him pull off something spectacular. Kick to the body, then a right hook over the top for Pantoja. Left hook, outside leg kick landing. Another outside leg kick for Pantoja. And some swelling near the left side of the ribcage for Kai Kara-France already. Looks pretty bad. Right hook counter landing for Pantoja over the top. Outside leg kick again for Pantoja. Gets the takedown. There's just levels, and I felt like this is exactly what would happen. Easy fight to pick, I think, for anybody. Pantoja already on top with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left on the clock. Pantoja, underhook, on top, in the guard of Kai Kara-France. This is not where Kai Kara excels. Kai almost back up to his feet at least. Fighting the hands is Kai Kara-France. Fighting the hands is Kai Kara, and credit to him, back up to his feet, but back against the cage. He breaks away. Right hand over the top, just missing for Kai Kara-France. Jab to the body, landing for Kai Kara-France. Kai stalking. Gets caught with a left hook, then an outside leg kick. Under 2 minutes left here in the second round. Kai Kara hands low. Nice short right hook to the body, then a kick to the body, landing for Pantoja. Hands held high. Both fighters. 1 minute and 30 left. That kick thrown by Pantoja, just missing. Now Pantoja almost being taken down there by Kai Kara-France. Kai Kara with an underhook has Pantoja against the cage. And now Pantoja going for a takedown. Kai looking at the clock, not a good sign. Under a minute left. It's a 30 thumbs up. Here we go. Pantoja circling to his right. Overhand right partially lands there for Pantoja. Both slowed down quite a bit. Jab, beautiful jabs to the body, landing there for Kai Kara-France. Outside leg kick landing for Kai Kara-France. Fading to the body is Kai. Right knee to the body, landing flush for Pantoja. Jab upstairs for Pantoja. Five seconds left. Right front kick to the body from Pantoja. And round number 2. Still an easy round for Pantoja. Kai Kara, I'm sorry, but it's one of those fights where the skill level, there's a big gap. There's a big gap. I have to refresh my stream. Kai Kara is going to need a big shot. Not going to win a decision against Pantoja. Maybe I shouldn't have refreshed my stream because now it's not coming back up. But 2-0 in my opinion for Pantoja. We'll be going to round number 3 in a matter of seconds. Give me 1 second, chat. Don't do this to me now. Let's go. I shouldn't have refreshed. Even though you could kind of assume how it's going right now. Probably Pantoja going for a takedown, but nonetheless, give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I have a 2-0 for Pantoja as we speak. Come on. I should have never refreshed. That's what I get. Give me 1 second, chat. I apologize for the inconvenience. Oh, here we go. Damn, Pantoja on the back. With the body lock. With 3 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the third round. Here we go. We're back. We're back. As the body triangle. Pantoja still on the back and he's going under the neck. It's looking dark for Kai. Looks like he's under the neck, going for the rear naked choke. Pantoja under the neck. Kai Kara trying to fight the hands. Kai taps. Kai taps. And a rear... Did I not say earlier a third round rear naked choke? Can someone attest to that? I'm pretty sure I said rear naked choke. I'm pretty sure. I said I would do a bold bro. We're sweeping this card, ladies and gentlemen. Rear naked choke finish for Pantoja. Pantoja again. The skill gap was wide. Oh, for sure. I would even put him above at this point. He's just unbeatable, bro. At that weight. Too good. Too good. You could argue Pantoja fought better caliber of opponents throughout his career. Crazy. Appreciate it, Caitlin, for sharing. Better audio, better visual, youtube.com/MillerDC. Pantoja with the finish. So, guys, all we have left is the main event. Pantoja versus Merab. Pantoja beats him. That pace by Merab is kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. Let me pump the brakes there a little bit. Every time I bet against... Every time I bet against...
I know that.
Merab, it doesn't go good for me. Maybe I should bet on him for him to lose. All that just to get slept. Thank you for the 5, Hollywood. Taking money from you is like taking candy from a baby. It's just too easy. It's just too easy. It's just too easy. What's up, Tehran? Welcome back, my guy. I got Topuria, bro. I think he's just too much. I'll try not to use it against you, Hollywood. I'll try to be a man of my word, because you said you did it for the giggles. Round 2. Did I say round 2 rear naked choke? Did I? Damn, I thought I said it round 3. Damn. Almost wish I could go back. I thought I said round 3. Damn it. I was close, though. I was close. I think you're right. I think I did say round 2. It's just skill gap, man. If it wasn't by knockout, there was no way. There was no way that he was winning. There was no way that he was beating Pantoja in a decision fight. John Carson, the same way John Jones could be inactive for like 3 years and still be so high up. By that I mean, the UFC makes no sense. They just be doing some dumb stuff. John Jones was high up there for so long, being inactive forever. Next fight will be the main event, guys. So if you're here hanging out with your boy, thank you. How long we been live for? We've been live for almost 2 hours, and now we're finally headed towards the main event. The main event, guys. Topuria. Topuria, Charles Oliveira. Bro, Jake Paul was supposed to be on before the Pantoja fight. They're just getting announced now. That's boxing for you. They run more commercials than the Super Bowl, bro. Love or hate Dana, he was right. Every boxing match is like a go out of business event. They're trying to collect as much as they can, bro. As much. Up next, Topuria, Oliveira. And surprisingly, after 76 votes on YouTube, youtube.com/MillerDC, better audio, better visual. With all that, you guys have Oliveira. You guys have Oliveira winning. Boxing sucks, I agree. And I was such a fan of boxing. Still am, but it's just tough. I think Drake bet on Oliveira. If that just makes you let me take these off for a little bit. I think Drake bet on Oliveira, so if you know anything about Drake's history with betting, it's not good. It's not good. Bro, Hollywood, how's the stream? Working? I don't mind it too much. I think it does go to show a little bit his focus might be not all the way there on the UFC, and the UFC has been a little lackluster with the matchmaking, in my opinion. But with all that being said, it doesn't bother me that much. Fake Paul, not Jake Paul, but fake Paul Wendy. I love it. Who's the elderly gentleman getting assaulted by Jake this time? Chavez Jr. Stu Bronx has to move forward in this fight. He has to. I mean, which is a tall hill to climb. But we'll see. We'll see if he actually does it. Give me 1 second, chat. Apologize for the Here we go. Give me 1 second, chat. Just looking up something real quick. All right, I think we got it back. All right, we got it back. We got it back. We're good. We're good. I was struggling there for a second. Patty Pimblett in the stands. He looks about 205 right now, bro. The way he fluctuates in weight is actually insane. I mean, credit to him. He never misses weight. At the end of the day, he makes weight. But it's insane. All right, we got the stream back, guys. Up next, the main event. Let's get it. 21 thumbs up. Let's get it. Let's get it to 25. What's up, Millie Camille? What's up, Uplight Recordings? How you doing today? Busting the night shift today. Well, listen, let's go, Uplight. Make sure I give you the best commentary on YouTube. Let's get it. I think moving forward actually works in Dubronk's favor because Ilya isn't good off. I don't think he's that bad off the back foot, in my honest opinion. I'll say this, though. As far as boxing in general, I think Topuria, solid fundamentals, in my opinion. If Ilya gets on the ground with Oliveira, it could be a bad night for Ilya. His jiu-jitsu is great, too. Isn't bad, but it's not on Oliveira's level. I mean, I was a little bit disappointed that Oliveira couldn't do better on the ground once he was in top mount against Saryukian. I don't think Topuria will have that much trouble, in my opinion. Again, it will be impressive if he pulls it off. Only people who weren't scared of Oliveira's ground game was Arman and Islam, even though Arman almost lost his life in that guillotine. The short that did happen. That was a man. I was disappointed in Oliveira not being able to get the finish in that fight. Oliveira looking locked in. Oliveira. Oh, power slap. I didn't mean to show you a power slap promo. I'm sorry, guys. I'm surprised power slap is still going on. Power slap is still a thing, bro. Crazy. It needs to stop. Who watches power slap? Is a serious question. Is it big like in, I don't know, like Michigan or something like that? Like, I just don't get the hype. I don't even think there is hype. I think it's just like a fun side project for Dana White. Up next, the main event. So far, we have been sweeping the card. Will Topuria finish the deal for us? We had Talbot winning. He gets a dub. Van winning. He gets the dub. But what happens next? We have Pantoja winning. He gets the dub. We've been hot on this card. Royval fought a good fight. We have Benil Dariush winning. Where was Moicano the favorite? Hold on a second. Moicano versus, because I honestly don't even what were the odds? What were the odds? Moicano was slightly favored. Moicano was a minus 120. But we did all right. If Ilya wins, what are your predictions as far as his next opponent? Maybe he could hit that's all. He's fronting as if he's an experienced soccer player. For as much as he would love to try to go for triple champ, I don't think Dana White's gonna allow it. Don't worry about it. We all have testicle difficulties. That's crazy because it sounds so close to the actual technical difficulties. What pronunciation could do to you, man. It could cook you. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Up next, the main event, the moment we've all been waiting for. And surprisingly, after 77 votes, you guys have Oliveira winning. All right, if you guys do have Oliveira winning, in what fashion? In what fashion? Submission? Decision? Knockout? If you had to say Oliveira will in fact win, in what fashion? I would say submission. Maybe, I mean, does he have the power to knock Topuria out too? Sure. Damn, I think I would put a knockout before a submission. I would actually even argue. So let's go by knockout if you were to win. Nah, it's all good, Alex. How you been, bro? I never asked who you think should fight the winner of Islam versus JDM, Usman or Shavkat. Listen, man, Usman took Hamza short notice, beats Joaquin decisively. I'm not mad at him getting the title shot. That's not mad. Either way, you can't be wrong. Shavkat also has been, on somewhat of a tear as well. too, but Usman, I think he's done enough. I don't know if that's a fair answer, but I think he's done enough to merit, if the title shot is there, why not? He's done enough. Career-wise. If Oliveira wins, it'll be by submission. I might say knockout, bro. I think Topuria's jiu-jitsu is good enough where he'll stay away from a submission. But a chin is just something you can't train, right? If he gets caught with the right punch and he just gets knocked out, then there's that. I would say KO before sub. Dominance and grappling decision, says Elijah. What's up, Elijah? Yeah, I would say a knockout before a sub. I can see happening for Oliveira. I think I know Ilya isn't underestimating Charles. He might or might not be dumb enough to give. That range is what I'm wondering how Topuria deals with. The reach advantage, the height. Oliveira being naturally a 155 pounder. I think I know Ilya. He might. Yeah, he has to be careful with the guillotine, right? Uplight, but Topuria is skilled enough to know how to defend. Again, in my opinion, to not get caught with a submission. Now, I see the knockout happening before the sub. Elijah, thank you for following on TikTok as well, too. And I think you came over from TikTok over to YouTube, so appreciate you. If you want better audio, better visual, youtube.com/MillerDC. Up next, the main event, the moment all you guys been waiting for. We've been waiting this whole time, and we're finally here. We're finally here, guys. Main event time. Oliveira making his way to the octagon as we speak. As we speak. Man, Oliveira, again, a fan favorite. And I think proof of that is he's 59% leading in the polls against Topuria, who has looked practically unbeatable his whole UFC career. So crazy. Bold prediction, Topuria first round knockout. I love the bold predictions. If you guys want to play a little game, let me know where you're from, because it's just fun to know. And let me know your bold prediction, whether it's knockout Oliveira, knockout Topuria, decision Topuria. Be bold in your prediction. Let me know where you're from. I'm going to say Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I'm going to go by Topuria knockout in the second round. That's what I'm going to go with. Topuria knockout second round. Oliveira's going to need Floyd Mayweather type of defense tonight, but I know he won't have that defense. It's not in his repertoire as of recent. He gets a little lazy in defense. He gets knocked down. He just goes to his back. Not the most defensively adept fighter, but offensively a killer. Former UFC lightweight champion, most finishes 20, submissions 16, and performance awards 20. Second most wins in UFC history with 23. Byron Bay, Ilya first round knockout. I went with second. Topuria second round knockout. Let's go, Carson. Let's go. Appreciate the bold predictions. Keep them coming. Oliveira's gonna need. Yep, read that one. Topuria TKO round one. What's up, Grizzly? Welcome to the stream, my guy. Let's get it. Let me know where you're from. Let me know how you got the fight playing out. Oliveira in the octagon as we speak. Damn, bro. If anybody can upset Topuria, two guys out there. One, of course, Islam Makhachev. He might even be the favorite going against Topuria. And I think the only other guy, Oliveira. Who else in the lightweight division beats Topuria? Let's say Topuria wins tonight. Islam doesn't want to stay or fight at 155, right? Doesn't want to go down. The only way they fight is if Topuria goes up. Who in the lightweight division beats Topuria? Sarukian? Maybe. Maybe that might be another honorable mention. Besides that, I think Oliveira's a guy. I think Topuria beats Gaethje, Holloway, Poirier, Hooker, Gamrot, Paddy Pimblett, Beneil, Fazid, Moicano. There's nobody else out there. If he's going to be upset, it's going to happen tonight. Besides that, I don't see anybody else in the lightweight division. Personally. Just don't see it happening. Topuria making his way to the octagon as we speak. Main event up next. Main event up next, ladies and gentlemen. Topuria. Oliveira. Topuria making his way to the octagon. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Helps the channel out immensely. If Topuria, let's say hypothetically, wins by knockout, right? We look at the pound for pound rankings, and Topuria is number 3. Does he move above Merab? I don't think he moves above Islam, but will you guys put him above Islam? Topuria wins tonight. Stays at number 3 or moves up above Merab? Topuria second round knockout. Grizzly. Topuria take TKO round 1. You think Charles generally gets knocked down, or does he trick guys by thinking he's knocked so they can come into his guard? I think he gets knocked down. Like, most people will try to stay on their feet. He's like, oh, I got knocked down. It's probably safer for me down here. Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe a little bit of both. Arman easily beats Topuria. I will bet the house on that statement. That's a bold. Really? You think so? Dariush has power, but I don't know, bro. I think I would pick Topuria in that one. Ilya going to give Charles Oliveira a new nickname if he wins. I think Patty would beat Ilya. Stop it, Wendy's. You're not serious, are you? No way you're serious, bro. There's no way. You're serious? Or you're trolling? I'm surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised if you're serious. I would admit. Hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Up next, the main event. It's main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Topuria in the octagon as we speak. As we speak. Really? Chris Faith, you have him beating too? Moicano lost, he did. He did. Lost to Benil Dariush. He's not crazy for saying that. The Patty or the Arman? Arman not so crazy. The Patty, kind of crazy. Really? Like, who he beat? Michael Chandler? I think it's a little crazy if he's talking about Patty. Patty's underrated. Patty's good now, but he got a gifted decision against Gordon. Doesn't have any really big names. Chandler was on like a 5-fight losing streak or something like that. Tail of the tape, Topuria, 28 years old. Charles Oliveira, 35. Height advantage 3 inches goes to Oliveira, 5'10" and 5'7". Reach advantage, a 5-inch reach advantage for Charles Oliveira. Respectfully disagree, Grizzly or Grizzy. Respectfully. Up next, main event. Up next, main event, guys. Topuria with a smirk on his face. We're going to the main event. Wordplay got him technical difficulties. What's up, Alex? Let's get it. Main event up next. Mark Goddard will be your ref for whatever that's worth. So be ready for an early stoppage. Let me stop hating. It's a tough job, guys. It's a tough job. Sound like a hater right now. Patty is huge. He is huge for the division. You're right. Mass skills in all areas. Granted chin. Patty going to be champ soon, no doubt. I don't think Patty will ever be champ. Unless Topuria's not around. But that's tough for me to see. He does have a lot to prove. He has looked a lot, again, against Chandler, he looked a lot better. And he's very big for the division, and that plays a part. If he could keep making weight at 155 and wait it out, then maybe. Topuria saluting to the fans. Almost time, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. 31 people in the building. Let's go. Let me know where you're from. Give me your bold prediction. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, will say second round knockout for Topuria. That's my prediction. We've been sweeping the card today. This is the stream that changes the tide, because your boy has been struggling with the picks. Been struggling with the picks, but today's a new day. Damn. Oliveira's a plus 330 underdog? Jeez. Oliveira looks locked in. Oliveira's still scary, bro. Oliveira, I'm not gonna lie, man. I felt pretty confident with Topuria, but as the fight approaches, I have a little inkling saying in my gut saying Oliveira might come here to upset the crowd, or maybe make the crowd happy. And it's crazy in the chat, 58% to Oliveira to win tonight. You can't see it, Grizzy? Bro, I feel you on that, guys. I feel you on that, Grizzy. It's tough. No one has beaten him in his last 3 fights, have +3 wins. He took Ferguson to decision, and Ferguson is about 72 years old. At least, minimum. Bro, a lot of people believe in Patty. You'll be surprised. Thank you for all the new subs. We're, 24 away from 8,500? So if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel out immensely. It's free, but it helps the channel out a lot. Ilia Topuria being announced by Bruce Buffer. It's main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Main event time. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Better audio, better visual. YouTube.com/MillerDC. They're both staring each other down in the middle of the octagon. It's about to be underway. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Off subject, that baby walking yet? Oh, for sure. Both of them are. Yeah. The 4 and 2-year-old, we're chilling right now. Love being a father, bro. Greatest thing in the world, by the way. Here we go. Round #1. Championship fight on the #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Here we go. Jab ready for Topuria. Front kick to the body. Thrown by Oliveira. Jab upstairs, lands for Topuria. Jab again for Topuria. Oh, big right landing for Oliveira. Here we go. Getting to the body is Topuria. Oliveira going for a takedown. Oliveira already going for a takedown early. Rogan expresses Charles is a big lightweight. And he's correct. UFC lightweight championship. Topuria Oliveira. Topuria Oliveira going for the takedown, but instead falls on his back. Topuria in the close guard of Oliveira. And here we go. Already blood leaking out of the right eye of Oliveira. And Topuria on top. Already in side control. And Topuria maybe going for a submission himself early here. Attacking the leg lock here is Oliveira already. Attacking the back here. Topuria, knees not compromised anymore. Almost back up to his feet. Big right hook to the head lands for Topuria. And Oliveira holding his neck. Topuria wants him to stand back up. Margader stands him up. Here we go. They break away. Toe to toe. Jab upstairs for Topuria. Right hook over the top. Right hook again by Topuria. Toe to toe. Topuria. Oliveira. Jab. Nice short right uppercut landing for Oliveira. Near the center of the octagon. Jab to the body. Lands for Topuria. Jab upstairs for Topuria. Right hook. Knocks down Oliveira. Margader gets in the way. Round 1 knockout. Charles out of it. Eyes wide open, but knocked out cold. Oliveira still on his back. Round 1 knockout. Oh my goodness. Beta said, told you. Oh my God. Yes way FTC. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Round 1 knockout within 3 minutes. You called it, Grizzy? The source says Merchant. I picked round 2. I think it was a right hook. People were questioning whether the power carries over at 155. I think that question was answered. Topuria, first round knockout against Oliveira. Let's see what it was. Jab down the middle. Right hook on the chin. Right hook on the chin, then left hook that followed. And Oliveira was out cold. Right hook landed on the chin. Oliveira was already going out. And just for good measure, a left hook landed that followed. Oh my goodness. Oliveira. Damn, Ilya hasn't even warmed up. Crazy. Good night, says Chris Faith. Oh my God, says John Carson. It is what it is, says Chris Faith. Gotta trust Ilya's word at this point. Call him Mystic Ilya. Bro, he predicts everything. Sad, bro. It is tough to watch against. It is tough to see Oliveira like that. My goodness. Justin Gaethje clapping his hands. Patty going like this in the stands. Arman Saryukin in the stands as well, too. The champion has a name. Using Oliveira saying against him. Wow. There you have it. To me, #1 pound for pound fighter in the world, bro. This guy's going up another weight class, double champ. Goes for a second title. Relinquished his title at 145, but still a champion in 2 divisions. Wow. Insane. Insane. Oliveira and Topuria hugging it out in the octagon. Topuria is showing him a ton of respect. They show each other a lot of love. And they showed each other mutual respect prior to the fight as well, too. That bro, he deserves, like, allow him to try, right? Wendy, in my opinion, allow him to try. Let's see what Topuria says in this post-fight interview. It's going to be important. I would love to hear him say, let me go to 170. It looked like he struggled to make 155. Sees his wife, grins, face lights up. Trusting Topuria. Wow, incredible, Steve. Incredible. Just a beautiful performance. Valerie, no problem. My pleasure. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. Better audio, better visual on YouTube. For those on TikTok, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 8,500 subscribers on YouTube. You recognize how long a night it will be on the ground. Wow. Islam is his only challenge. Locked in and slept a legend, bro. Incredible. Who wins between Islam and Topuria? That's a real conversation. That's a fair and real conversation. What a win for Topuria. I don't know if you could say exceeded expectations, but geez. All the glory to God, says Topuria. Jesus, the 2 titles over his shoulders. That fight's too good to be true. It feels that way, doesn't it? It feels that way, doesn't it, Grizzy? If he gets the welterweight title, he's the undisputed GOAT. Oof. I think he stays undefeated for another 2 years. Topuria wins, bro. You think so, Beta? After this fight now, I see why I wanted to see Topuria versus Islam. Listen, we've had some tough predictions, but Beta, this is one of the ones that we was early on since the Ryan Hall days. That right hook, left hook. His hooks are just so clean, bro. I think he knocked out Volkanovski with a hook as well. I mean, how many people has he knocked out with purely a hook? It's boxing, best boxing in the UFC. Let's go, Steve. We swept the card. Let's go, baby. We've had some bad ones, to be honest, but we're back. We're back. Mystic Miller DC is back. I can't see either losing. Yo, Grizzy. I feel you 100% on that, bro. I feel you on that. He's better than McGregor, absolutely. Whoever's ready for me. When it's time to deliver, his back hurts. So throwing shots at Arman Tsarukyan, he said, doesn't matter, I'm here. Or Paddy Pimblett. You have personal difficulties with Paddy? That a guy you would like to defend your title against? I don't think that he's going to accept it. Oh, he said, if you want to come on, you blonde, BITCH. Oh, Paddy's about to enter the octagon. You think the UFC will make that fight? I'm hearing Jake Paul touring with Chavez. Chavez is terrible. So I believe it. Oh, Paddy giving him credit. You will never knock me out. I'm going to put my balls in your forehead, says Topuria. I'll finish you, says Paddy. And Topuria pushes him in the octagon. Topuria pushes him. That is going to be an incredible fight, says Rogan. Damn, bro. I mean, although they have beef, I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, a negative Nancy. I don't want to see Paddy versus Topuria. Paddy wins with a smiley face, says Grizzy. Give him as Poirier's retirement fight. I don't want to see Paddy versus Topuria. If I could pick what fight I want for Topuria next, of course, easily the Islam fight, if he's able to go up again, but I doubt he's going to be able to go up. So the Arman Tsarukyan fight sounds good. The grudge match will be, I guess, decent against Paddy, but I don't know. I don't want to see the Paddy fight, but the UFC might be headed that way, I guess. It seems like that's what they want, bringing him into the octagon. The hate is real. A little bit, Wendy, a little bit. Is Arman the guy to stop Topuria? I don't think so. I think Topuria beats him, bro. I think it's Islam or no one. I want to see it just to see Paddy get knocked out, I guess, Beta. I believe that's what you're alluding to. I don't know, bro. I want to see Paddy get embarrassed. That's exactly what will happen. I think Paddy stands no chance. No chance. In my opinion. #1 commentary channel on YouTube. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. I guess we might get Paddy versus Topuria up next. Topuria knocks out Oliveira in the first round. To me, he's #1 pound for pound, or should be. You guys let me know. #1 commentary channel. Thank you for a very fun night. Topuria, just completely incredible. Thank you guys always for showing up, for showing me love. We'll be back soon. Hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 8,500. So appreciate you guys. What a night. Topuria with the win. We're out of here, guys. #1 commentary channel. Peace.
I'm the best ever. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
Yo, bounce guy, go off.
For those on TikTok, please.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
Wilder's in a world of trouble. Closing seconds. Can he weather the storm here in the third round?
And the ball to superlative.
What a night.
Big Ray lands flush for Cambosos, and that knocks down Teofimo Lopez. We have ourselves a fight.
Khabib Nurmagomedov gets a triangle choke from up top. Gaethje's out, and the fight is over. The triangle choke for Khabib Nurmagomedov.
And Porter gets knocked down. He gets knocked down again. 10th round TKO win. Left uppercut, and then knocks out Leo. It appears he's out cold. The fight is over. It was a counter left uppercut, and just like that, what a left uppercut. I did not see that coming, ladies and gentlemen. I will have to admit, what a fight.
Nice celebration for a 3K video. I don't know, man. To hit 3,000 subscribers and like
Right hook to the body for Campbell.
left hook to the body for Garcia, and that knocked down Campbell. It was a left hook to the body. Campbell on the ground. The count is on. Can he make his way up? It appears he can't get up. Campbell on the ground, trying to stand up. And the fight is over. Ryan Garcia with a 7th round knockdown. What a performance. Guys, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. We're trying to do record numbers today. Ryan Garcia tearing up and crying.